Everybody, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to talk about a stock that could explode tomorrow and why y'all should keep it on your watch list. I'm also going to be answering some of you guys' questions for those of y'all who dropped the stocks of interest in the comment section of yesterday's video. Now, before we begin, again, do not forget to annihilate the like button on your way in. And also, don't forget to click on that subscribe button along with that notification bell. That way you don't miss out on these videos, alright? So let's begin. Right off the bat, we got the SPY right now, and the futures market is currently not open just yet, alright? It's about to be open in about 30 minutes, so we're gonna dive straight into the point. The stock that y'all should keep on your watch list that could explode tomorrow. That stock is MRNA, alright? And the reason why I want to share this one with all of you is because, first and foremost, it got beaten down from the highs of $500 all the way down to $150 for a 70% drop. Alright. Next thing is that the gap right here at the left hand side, right over here, is very tiny. Right there, it got filled. Okay, that's another one. And then the third reason is because of this. If you look on the daily charts, there is something called a rising 3 method. It's very, very bullish after a massive downtrend, right? A bullish sign. Now, the fourth reason why I want to share this one with y'all is because of the 1 hour time frame. Alright, if you look on here and you zoom very closely, you can clearly see that there is a bull flag on here. It's right there. It's on the chart. It's quite clean. Therefore, it is good enough for me to share this with all of you in today's video. There may or may not be magical unicorn news regarding vaccine stocks. There may or may not be. Alright, so do not be surprised if it opens up at like 165 and then immediately runs towards like $180 tomorrow. Do not be surprised to see that. So that's the one that I want to share with y'all for tomorrow. Now, let's talk about you guys' stocks of interest. Again, some stocks that y'all should also keep on your watch list. Very, very good questions that y'all always put down in the comment section. The first one that we're going to address, that one is another beaten down stock. It's very undervalued, and it is PLTR. Alright, now regarding PLTR, is this a double bottom? Are we sure that $11.75 is the bottom before the reversal? It could be. Alright, it could be. It got dropped from the highs of $45 and it went all the way down to near IPO prices. Alright, it's almost right there for another turn for long-term investors to get back in. Probably the same individuals who were in here before this run up are probably going to be the same ones again who buy in here as it tries to climb back up towards $17. This previous level of support, which is now resistance because the price is under, might get tested again. All right, we may even see a anticipatory run up towards earnings, and then earnings is going to decide the fate of PLTR. From these lows, I think they might actually beat earnings, and I think that their reaction could be positive. Like I don't see this thing going lower after earnings. Like I highly doubt it. I highly doubt it. So keep your eyes on this one as well. All right. Now, another stock that somebody asked me to talk about in today's video. Someone asked me to look at Honda HMC. Alright, now with Honda, it formed a really bullish hammer yesterday, which kind of filled the gap on the left hand side at $28. And right now, I wouldn't be surprised to see like a reversal from here, from this point where we form a morning star, followed by a continuation to the upside. I would not be surprised to see something like this within the next few days. Also, another reason why I wanted to like talk about it in this video specifically, and obviously because somebody asked about it, but also it's a good one. If you look on a bigger perspective, like on the weekly for example, and you zoom out, like you go all the way out, Like this stock is due for a major move in the next few in the next year or two. The reason why I say that again, y'all, hopefully y'all can see it by now, but I drew, this is the same thing that I drew on Moderna for you guys in this video. Like literally drew this thing in the beginning of the video, but this one is on a much larger scale. All right, so there is a flag. It's still cooking on here. How long is it gonna keep cooking in the flag? How long is it gonna get out? And where is it gonna go next? When is it gonna go to $45? Maybe even $50? Could be by 2023. Could be by the beginning of 2024. Could be. All right. This one is a very like, you have to be super patient with this play. The flag is there. It's quite clean. It just needs to behave and get out of there eventually. It's gonna take some time, but it's definitely something to look out for again. For all of you who may be long-term investors who like to buy things and hold for months and years out, this is something to consider. You may or may not like it. I don't know. But again, I want to share this perspective with y'all to get now the next one that we're gonna talk about. Let's look at the 5-minute and we're gonna look at MFM. All right. Now somebody asked me to discuss this one, and am I bullish on this one yet? I don't think so. Not yet. Not yet. The recent drop that happened was the result of this descending triangle on the chart, which was right there, right? And then it broke down at 166 right here. And could this thing be the bottom? I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure. I think it may go just a little bit lower towards like 156, 155 maybe. And then that'll be the bottom, and then we bounce. All right. So again, if you're a long-term investor and you don't really care, you just see it and it's at a good price and you want to dip buy, you can go in small, sure. But I think it might just drop just a little bit more before it continues higher. I think. Let me look on the daily. Let's see. It still got room. It's still got room. It's on a downtrend right now. It's on a downtrend right now, and somebody could also argue that it's falling because of a bear flag on the daily chart, which I do see it now. Now that I look at it, I see it. It started a while ago, and it's right here. All right. Now, is this bear flag done, or do we go a little bit lower? I think that we go a little bit lower, at least for 1 day. At least for 1 day. Before it bounces and it goes up the other way and goes all the way up to like $175, right? So that's my thoughts on MMM. And the last stock that I want to do a follow-up on, that stock is UPS. And UPS, I believe UPS is ready to bounce. Unless earnings screws it up. It has earnings on the 1st. Before the market opens, and the 1st is on Tuesday. I think again there's a lot of things to consider here, and I'm sure a lot of people want to gamble through earnings with UPS. It's very tempting. The contracts are kind of cheap, right? And I think that it could make a massive move into either direction. Actually, the rejection of this reverse head and shoulders already happened. And it pulled back to where I told y'all it would pull back. I use this example quite a lot in the last few weeks. In the last few days, like a week or two. That it would drop all the way down to like below 200, and it got below 200. Could earnings cause it to drop all the way down to 130 to 140 just to take care of that thing right there? Or is this trend gonna keep, or is this gonna transform into something else that leads to a new high towards the 240s? I'm not really sure, but a straddle slash strangle would not be a bad idea. Not financial advice, of course. If you're gonna gamble through earnings, manage your risk. Okay, so that's my honest thoughts on the stock, and that is the end of the video. Again, do not forget to annihilate the like button for the YouTube algorithm. As always, helps the channel a lot, and it allows more people to get this knowledge as well. Also, if you are new to the channel and you haven't done so already, definitely click on subscribe and click on the notification bell along with all notifications. That way you don't miss out on the post-market analysis videos like these ones, which are released every single day in the afternoon, and the pre-market analysis videos, which are released from Monday to Friday at exactly 8:20 a.m. Central Time. If you would like to be part of a private Discord community, you can find that as the first link in the description of the video below. If you are not following us on social media, you can find me at NGumah and at PATTERNOLOGY LAB on Instagram and on Twitter. And lastly, if all of this is brand new to you, if you're interested in getting started in the stock market, I'll have some very basic step-by-step directions in the description of the video below. Step 1 to step 3. It only takes about 15 minutes or less for you to get set up with all the tools you need to start trading immediately. You can also get 2 free stocks valued up to $1,850 for after signing up with Webull using the third link in the description of the video below. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, my name is NGumah with PATTERNOLOGY LAB, where we trade patterns and patterns only. And I will see all of you in the next video.